This is C N Ripley, and you're tuned into the COD Show podcast.
Killer!
Yeah.
Welcome to the COD Show. COD Show, COD Show, yeah. Welcome to the COD Show, player.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hey! Welcome back to the COD Show podcast. I'm your host, diddyonasis, aka O. Nasis Kill 'em. That's right, Nasis Kill 'em. Episode number 48. Damn, what kind of fingers am I throwing up? 48. All right. We have a special guest. Special guest on the show. Okay. If Call of Duty had a consulate, she would be the ambassador. All right. Let's talk about her real quick. Let's talk about her while she's not looking. Okay. Over 1,600 loyal subscribers. Sports team manager, player coach, and you know what? I'm not going to use my words. I'm going to use her words. Kicking butt in first-person shooters, grinding MMOs, and killing big bosses. Oh, shit! All right, welcome, COD Show podcast. I'm gonna introduce y'all to, or y'all probably know your shit. Y'all know her more than me. All right, CN Ripley, aka I don't give a fuck about this. Welcome to the show, CN Ripley.
Yo, you kill me. What's going on? Thank you for having me.
Yes, welcome, man. Damn, it's about to go down. I'm excited. The ambassador of Call of Duty is here. The ambassador of gaming. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Should I bow or should I? I don't know what to do. I never met an ambassador.
We can just handshake it out. You know.
All right. I never met a coach before. a Call of Duty coach.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it. This is episode number 48. We're creeping up to 50. 50 is going to be a big milestone for me. Probably going to hit 50 at week 51 or 52 of the year. Isn't that something? All right. Let's talk about the holidays. Do you subscribe to Christmas? Excuse me.
I do.
Do you subscribe to Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that?
I do. I usually, over the past few years, because I'm down here, like, I don't really have much family around me, but the past few years I've dedicated my holidays to like community service. Last Christmas I did a charity stream. Okay. It was like my first major stream. Like I wasn't really streaming on my own. And I'll be doing the same thing again this year for Christmas. I'll be doing a charity stream to benefit the MS Society. So last year it was Children's Miracle Network. This year it will be the MS Society. So
okay.
Yeah.
MS.
Yeah, multiple sclerosis. It's something that my dad had, and they're an awesome organization. So yeah, I'm excited to do that. It's gonna be cool.
Oh wow! Salute to that. I didn't know about the one last year, but I definitely would like to be a part of the one this year.
Yeah.
Talk about the dates. What are the dates for those streams?
On Christmas Day.
Day.
Literally on Christmas Day.
Okay.
So later on, maybe after everybody's done opening their gifts or done with Christmas dinner, they're playing with all their toys or whatever. If they want to stop in, just say, hey, drop a donation. 100% of whatever's donated goes right to the foundation. I provide all receipts and all that stuff. So there's no wishy-washy weirdness or anything.
There's no fluke fly, no fuckery. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah. So those times, is that a 24-hour stream? So you're talking...
I don't think it'll be it'll probably be like a 12-hour.
Because you don't want to clash with old Saint Nick, because he comes down the chimney around 12 a.m. going up into probably 4 a.m. maybe, depending on what coast you're on.
I don't need those problems.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with Saint Nick.
I'll be putting out a flyer most likely next Monday. I'll have a flyer out for it. So.
All right, bet.
Make sure you follow on the socials, and yeah.
I definitely will retweet that and try to be a part of that as much as I can.
Awesome.
The COD Show podcast. We all about philanthropy here. Okay. But that's lit. The holidays. Hopefully, I won't be out of town. Well, I will be out of town. I know I am, but I still will try to do my part in helping getting the word out and donating to
Awesome.
that
Thank
great cause, MMS. Wow. So let's talk about the origin of CSN Ripley.
Oh boy.
Where did you get the name CSN Ripley? And CSN is a clan, right?
Big time. Yeah.
Yes.
It's family.
So, were you always CSN Ripley?
No.
Were you
So I've been in
just
CSN for 3 years now.
okay?
Prior to that, I worked in esports and I worked with an all-female gaming organization known as PMS Clan. They're huge. We had like 20,000 members at one point. We were, big sponsors, traveling to different events. We hosted, I don't know if you remember TRL on MTV used to have Gamers Week. We hosted that. Like,
Damn.
huge deal. Yeah, huge deal. And I was with them for like 10 years. So I was with PMS. And then I was with, I had a couple of different teams that were competing in like League of Legends at the LCS. MLG for Halo 1, Halo 2, Rainbow Six Vegas 2. And then yeah, like I took a back seat to gaming for a little while. I went to go finish school, handle my personal life and stuff like that. And was going through a breakup and my friend was like, "Hey, I'm running, some games with these guys. They're really good. You should really just come play with us and get your mind off of everything. Come back to gaming, like we miss you." So
Those damn breakups, man.
yeah, man. Yeah, it was rough. But I came back and I was introduced to CSN Fluhardy, and this is 3 years ago. CSN Fluhardy, CSN Infamous, um, and I want to say it was God of War Chevis. We call him Chevis. And they weren't streaming on YouTube or anything at the time. It wasn't really their gig. They were just pub stompers. That's it. So no notoriety. They weren't out there for clout. They're literally just rushing through lobbies. Infamous and Flu, they're crazy. So so yeah, I joined up with them. At that time, I was It's Ripley. I've been It's Ripley for the past I want to say like 12, 13 years or something like that. And then I finally decided, you know what? I really like these guys. Maybe I'll join up. And they were like, yeah, hell yeah. We'll get you on the team. Like, welcome me with open arms.
Just like that. No hazing process. No hazing. No, you have to gel with the team first. Right. Or you got to have a 5.0 KD.
Gelling, man. I was already gelling. So.
All right.
And then I became CSN Ripley. So.
Oh, man. Salute to that. The origin of CSN Ripley.
Yeah.
But where'd you get the name It's Ripley? Where did that come from? I guess we got to go way back. We got to go deeper.
Yeah, let's go.
12 years.
So when I first joined PMS, like all of my friends had these like badass, like strong female characters as their names. And I was known by like a nickname that I had as a kid, which was, I'm not even going to bring it up.
Yo, no. This is a no judgment zone. This podcast is for secrets that you don't want anybody to know, but you do want people to know.
Oh, you're gonna make me do it, aren't you?
Yeah, just tell us. It's nobody's listening to this.
I had two names. I had one. It was D Punks.
Oh shit!
I'm not gonna go into it. I think it was D Punks or D Punks tagging because I was into graffiti and skateboarding.
Oh, okay, that's lit. That's different. I ain't got. My bad for laughing at you. I'm sorry.
I was probably like 12 or 13.
You were a criminal at 12 and 13 years old?
No, like it's so funny. Like I had my parents buy me all the stuff so that I could graffiti. Like my parents were like all for me, like doing
defacing shit.
So. Okay. But I never actually did it. So I had all these like caps and stuff and like Montana, like paint and all this stuff. And I never did anything with it. So I was a poser, but,
okay. It just looked cool in the garage. Like, yo,
right, exactly.
All right, that's cool.
And then my other name was Nikki Bella, which
that's lit. That's a lit name. My family
calls me Nikki, and I had to get rid of it, man. It had to go. It was just it wasn't really me, and it didn't feel badass enough to be joining this organization.
That sounds like a Madams type, like a
right. And
Nikki
now there's like
Bella.
A professional wrestler with the name, and she's gorgeous, and I'm just like, yo, there's no way, like, I'm
really?
not a Nikki Bella. Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Okay.
But yeah, so. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to be, and my friend was like, yo, you know who you remind me of? You're badass. You're like Sigourney Weaver in that movie with the aliens. I'm like, you mean Alien? They're like, yeah, what was her name? So we looked it up, and it was Ripley, and that's how I got the name.
Man, see, life will give you 7 degrees of separation. It's probably 6 degrees of separation, but you took us through 7.
Yeah.
Salute to that.
Yeah.
C N Ripley was a derivative of its Ripley. Damn,
Yeah.
Ripley. Hey, salute to that, man. Thank you. Now we know where Ripley comes from. It has nothing to do with your real name or your last name.
Nope.
Nope. It's a movie character from, what is that, 1990s? The Alien?
Maybe even earlier than that. I think
it may
might
be 88.
80s. Yeah.
Look, wait a minute, man. What you know about that, though?
I'm an 80s baby. Don't be like that.
Hold up. You an 80s baby?
Yeah, the last of the 80s.
Look, and you know when you just laughed and grabbed your face? I have footage of your live stream and you're laughing and grabbing your face.
Really?
It was at the same time you just laughed and grabbed your face.
Quinky
The same way, yeah. So you're an 80s baby.
I am.
I could have sworn you were like a 95er or 96er.
Nope, I've been in this game for a minute, man.
Man, salute to that. Salute to you being an 80s baby and joining the team. Finally. All right. That's what's up. So, C N Ripley was a derivative of the character from the Alien movie Ripley. Damn, that's dope.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Call of Duty.
Okay, let's do it.
When did you first play the Call of Duty series? Not multiplayer, but the Call of Duty series.
The original COD. That was like I've been playing COD since the original COD. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like so for me, like in terms of shooters go, I've pretty much all the major shooters I've played them, like dating way back. And
what about what's that? Not Frankenstein.
Wolfenstein?
Doctor who?
Doom?
No, Doctor. What is the computer game, man? Dr. Wolfenstein. I don't know what it was called. It was damn.
I played Doom. That was a really big one. That's one of the earliest shooters, first-person shooters. And I was
Wolfenstein.
Counter-Strike. Yeah, Wolfenstein. I played a little bit of that on PC.
Wolfenstein was lit.
Yeah.
Damn. So you go way back. I'm sorry I interrupt your story because it caught me off guard that you were of up the 80s as I am. Salute to that. Go on with your story. You said the first Call of Duty.
Yep, first COD. And I actually started off not even playing Call of Duty. I played other games, but my first console shooter was SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs for the PlayStation 2.
Okay, I love that. I like that one too.
Yep, and SOCOM 2. I did that for a while, and then someone was like, "Yo, you should check out Call of Duty." I'm like, "Ugh, come on, man! Like, I'm not trying to play nothing that's not multiplayer and blah blah blah." But yeah, I did, and I fell in love with it, and then I went on to play, all the others. So
you've been playing Call of Duty since what was it? Oh damn, 06?
Yeah.
Look at that. You see that? You see what just happened? We just found something. She's a Call of Duty OG.
It might have been earlier than that. 2006? I'm pretty sure it must have been like 2000.
It may be 2004. I might be tripping about 2006.
Because I had COD 2 was like 2006, I think.
Man, tell us. Because we just tripped on something and found out that you were a Call of Duty triple OG.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know that.
2004, maybe.
We thought you were just born in 95.
Nah.
You didn't even have thumbs, real thumbs, until 06. If you were born in 95. Oh, yeah. Lord. I don't even know where to go from here. This just to be completely honest. Okay, let's talk about multiplayer. Your first experience with the multiplayer mode in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
The first one, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. It had to have been Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
I I was with PMS at the time, and I was coming from PC games. So I was playing Counter-Strike 1.6 and Counter-Strike Source. Um, and yeah, I came over and I was playing with the girls, and we were just doing game battles. But this is before I think game battles had joined MLG and become one thing. It was a separate entity. They were completely two different things.
Okay.
And we were killing it on the ladder, and I fell in love with it. I loved it. I loved every bit of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Call of Duty 4. The first multiplayer experience for Call of Duty.
Yep.
And from there, when did you feel like, okay, look, man, I'm good at the game. I want to try to break off and do my own thing and start a channel?
So, prior to Christmas of 2017, I would do like little fun streams here and there just for my friends and just for like, see, pretty much everybody in CSM was doing the same thing. We would cut on a stream just so that we could watch each other play, and it was never meant to be like what it is now. Like that wasn't the original vision for us.
Right.
But yeah, I think after that Christmas stream and I saw like the power of like what the community is able to do and all that stuff, I was like, yo, this is dope. Like this could be used for some awesome stuff. And not only that, but like one of my goals is to work in the industry as somebody who's talking on panels, going to conventions, stuff like that. So I felt like this was the perfect avenue for me to really get myself out there, to show people what I'm capable of, what this community is capable of. And yeah, like January is really when I really started. I took a break from like March until I want to say, man, it's maybe September. From March to September, I was only streaming occasionally, and then the past few months I've just been grinding. Like all of October, I think I missed maybe 1 or 2 days of streams. I've been streaming every single day.
Yeah, I've noticed that. That. Been lit and live.
Yeah.
I've noticed that. That's dope. That's lit. So did the CSN, well, joining the CSN, did that have anything to do with like starting a channel? Is that one of the requirements of the CSN clan gamer community?
So when I joined CSN, we weren't streaming or anything. It was 3 years ago. So I just joined purely because I enjoyed playing with them. Everything just clicked. Like everybody in the squad, the OGs as we like to call them, all the people who've been together for the last 12 years. Because CSN's been a thing for 12 years, man. It's
12
crazy.
years.
Yeah.
Wait, CSN is a combination of 2 clans.
3 clans.
3 clans.
Yep.
3 clans. All right. So 3 clans.
Mm-hmm.
What they call CSN back then, before the merger of 3 clans?
It was 3 of them. So there was CTK, Mad Money, which is where the $ comes from, and NS, I think it was.
Man, thank you.
Yeah.
Because nobody from CSN that's been on this show could tell me where and why they are called CSN. I knew CN Ripley would be able to tell me why.
Listen, this is my family, man. This is what I know.
You see that, Gray? All right.
Yo, wait! Don't be calling my man out like that.
You know I had to call him out.
He was new on the scene back then.
Gray, like, yeah, man, it was called. Man, you know I don't know, man. Sorry, Gray, but I had to do some investigating. And CSN Ripley has broken the code and told us why, and the backstory. Okay. But we still don't know why it's called CSN. What?
Yeah, I mean, they just literally, because the 3 clans all merged together, and they were just like, yo, so what? I'm assuming, I wasn't there back then, but from what I understand, they were just like, yo,
oh shit, you don't know either.
How do we combine? Like, what are we gonna call ourselves? And they took 1 letter from each thing and made it into one. Yeah.
Man, look. So 1 letter from each thing. The C is for
CTK.
The S.
It's a $, but it comes from Mad Money, from what I understand. Yeah.
Mad Money was a clan?
Yeah.
All right. And the N.
NS, I think it was. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nobody knew that except for you. She's cracking codes on the COD Show podcast. That's what it's all about, man. Salute to you and salute to CSN Clan. The C, the S, and the N. All right, and the dollar sign for the money, because you gotta have the money.
Gotta have it, man. Let's get this bread.
Oh man. So what are your thoughts on the progression of Call of Duty over the years? Since you've been there from the beginning.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on what it's become over the years? And go ahead.
I think it's tough. It's definitely tough. I think if you're looking at it from like a developer perspective, because the Call of Duty community is ever changing, and it's always expanding. Like, it never gets smaller, right? It always gets bigger. So you get more casual players in the fold. You got people who are less, competitive minded. So they're trying to cater to all these different people, which I think is why we're seeing so many different variations of the games, like the jetpacks and, like the variations in the game modes
abilities.
Yeah, exactly. Specialists.
Free kills.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like in World War II with requisitions and stuff like that. They're trying to cater to different demographics who are all playing this game. Not everybody is a Korean savage or
or diddyonasis.
Or diddyonasis. Okay.
Hey man, I'm out here. I'm playing.
But yeah, no, so I think it's definitely I'm not saying that they're not at fault. I'm not trying to take the pressure off of them to do better. But yeah, I think that's why we're seeing so much change in the different titles.
Yeah. In
terms of my opinion, I definitely would say I'm glad that they came out with Black Ops 4, because I was starting to lose a lot of hope. I barely played all of World War II. I'm not gonna lie to you.
World War II was man, I'm gonna be honest. World War II was an ass trash can as far as Call of Duty is concerned, compared to the last games. But
yeah, I was not a fan. I switched to, I was playing Fortnite heavy, which I've always played multiple titles. So it wasn't like, I was just sliding over just because Call of Duty was bad. It's just,
it was just not enjoyable. So you had to do other things. And that's understandable. I did the same thing when Advanced Warfare came out, even though at the end of that, I don't want to say the end of that game's life cycle, because the games never end.
Yeah.
But by the time Black Ops 3 came out, or a few months before Black Ops 3 came out, I started to enjoy Advanced Warfare a lot.
Yeah.
But I did go and play 2K heavily when that game came out.
I hear you.
But you are exactly right, because the game has changed so much, and to the point where they're adjusting the game every week now.
Yeah, fine tuning everything, updates every day, man.
Updates every single day. You have an update, and the big update on Monday or Tuesday, or 2 times a week sometimes. That's a good thing.
It is.
I'll say it's a good thing, because World War II did nothing for months and months and months and months. They were just like, look, man, we know the game is trash. We don't care.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make this. They made changes 4 to 6 months down the line or something like that. I don't even know,
that
man.
Last DLC where they brought in, I don't remember what it was called, but they had where you can parachute in on your. I think that DLC, that update was okay.
That was great. Right? That was great.
That was probably the best thing that they did in the game.
That's a big fact. And I started back playing. I can't remember the name of that update, but I think you can find it on the COD Show podcast, Call of Duty news updates, in that playlist if you want to go check it out. Who's ever listening, But you're exactly right. They're catering to a whole lot of individuals, man. And my biggest pet peeve, Black Ops 4. Let's talk about Black Ops 4.
Okay.
My biggest pet peeve about Black Ops 4 is they're giving away free kills with specialists. The Prophet specialist, I hate him more than the dog. At least you have a chance to run away from the dog. This fucking tricycle would chase you around the map and shock the shit out you, and you can't move. And here comes old goofy Prophet.
Stop.
Oh.
Why?
I got you. getting the free kill off your streak, and then you look and hit the menu button or the select button, you see that guy's at the bottom of the list, and he just got his little kill off of you because he just shocked you and held you down with the tricycle. I don't know what it's called, the drone seeker, seeker drone.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
But anyway, what are your thoughts on Black Ops 4? How do you feel about it?
So I absolutely love the game. I'm gonna start off with that. So like any critiques that I have of it, like are really, they're kind of like minor things. I'm not like a huge fan of specialists. I think if they're obviously not going to take them out because that's what the game is based on. I do think that if they're going to leave them in, they need to be tweaked. I'm happy that they did some stuff with the 9-bang from Ajax. I still don't think it's perfect.
No, it's not as bad as it used to be.
That shield.
Oh, the shield. Yeah, the shield is crazy still. I just run.
I can't even. And then
I just run.
The Tempest, like I've been, especially here this last week. I played a game the other day. I don't remember who I was playing with, but there was this dude who had the Tempest out. And
it's buffed.
Was just like yeah. Oh, okay. It was buffed in this last update.
Yeah.
Was it 1.07 they did that?
07 or yeah, it was 07 or 06. It's buffed. Yeah. It's definitely buffed.
So he took out the entire squad, man, and I was just like, "What is happening, bro?" Like,
yeah, it's lit. Like, it's literally lit
like that.
That's why you see a lot of people running around with Prophet now, with the bitch mobile and or the tricycle, whatever you want to call it.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Yeah, the bitch mobile. But
that
it's lit. It's lit, literally. Prophet.
Yeah. The other thing that needs to go is the dog, I think, needs to be. Honestly,
the dog has no place in the game.
Right.
Not a free dog.
I honestly don't mind it. Like let me take that back. I do mind it, but I feel like it's not as bad as maybe it was. Because I think they fixed the health on it. Did they not?
The health is fixed, but it feels like it's faster. I used to be able to outrun it.
Yeah. Now
the damn dog can hop over a building with a single bound. Yeah. It can shoot lasers out his eyes.
Stop, yo.
Shit, his breath is cold as hell. I don't, man, the dog is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to be able to outrun it. I tried outrunning it. I even put my gun up to run faster. It still bit me in the ass. Just like Craig Daddy or whatever on Friday.
I was gonna say like on Friday?
Yeah, it still got me, man. But the dog, I really feel like that's just too OP to me.
Yeah. And the shotgun with the strobe is the only other thing that I really have an issue with.
Stupid shit.
It's gotta go.
Stupid shit. I can't wait till I level up my shotgun. I'm on level 8 right now. You know, I'm grinding up. I'm about to be that guy. I gotta do it at least once. It's the operator mod. You gotta try out the operator mod. Dark Matter. Are you doing the Dark Matter grind?
I started off doing the Dark Matter grind. I'm almost done.
Or are you on the Dark Matter grind?
Yeah, I took a break from it. I was like, you know what? Let me just enjoy the game because it's early.
Yes.
I have plenty of time to get Dark Matter. I see what it looks like. All my friends have it, right? So I've got Diamond on a bunch of my guns. But I'll get to it eventually, probably in the next couple of weeks. Taking it slow. I've been playing a lot of Blackout, to be honest with you.
Blackout is lit.
So, yeah.
Blackout is lit. So the Dark Matter grind. And I was like you for a brief moment. I was like, yo, I'm not going to do Dark Matter now. I'm going to enjoy the game. But then I thought about it. I was like, yo, I need to do this Dark Matter now. Because I already had, like, the ARs were super easy. The LMGs were too easy.
Way too easy.
When I did the SMGs was trash.
Yeah.
I did those like the second week. And I caught hell. And now I'm mad because they buffed them the week after and everything is Gucci. But I'm going to continue on. Snipers, I never sniped before. Not like that. So snipers is the goal now, the major key. But damn, I feel what you're saying. I wanted to enjoy the game because I see people running around with their favorite guns. You know, busting my ass, having a
Yeah.
great time.
I fell in love with that the tactical unicorn. Like I've been just that's my gun, man, the GKS. But only if
GKS.
it has a unicorn. Like if it doesn't have the unicorn, I don't know why. It's trash for me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it must be like an aesthetic thing. Like I just see glitter and rainbows and I'm like, I don't
Ah,
know.
I don't know. I hadn't played with. I played with the reflective camo one. I like that one. I don't know what it's
Yeah.
called. The what is it called? The
On
one
the
that,
react
yeah, the one
for
that fire breathing
GKS?
one.
Yes. Yeah, the one with the
I like
dragon.
that one.
One's cool too.
I hadn't picked up the unicorn one yet,
Yeah.
but the ladies love. I heard the ladies love the unicorns.
It's awesome. There's something about like just killing people with it and like
With it, yeah.
realizing that they're probably raging on the other end because they died to a pink gun with glitter and rainbows on it. Like,
That's a fact. I hadn't been killed by one of those yet.
I mean, we can get in the lobby.
Nah, we cool. We
Okay,
can party
I'm
up.
just-
I'll
I'm just
party
saying.
up with you. But Blackout.
Yeah.
So do you prefer Blackout over multiplayer?
Not necessarily. I think it's an even balance for me. I'm the leader of the Battle Royale division for CSN, so I play all the Battle Royale games, primarily just Fortnite and Blackout right now. But yeah, I love Blackout. Like it's a lot of fun. I've been playing a lot with
The leader.
Flu Hardy, a little bit with T Clean, and I did play with Elite Shot. I was in his last video. He's a cool guy.
Okay.
And
She looked the shot.
yeah,
T Clean, the
he's
homie.
awesome.
The last
Yeah,
episode of the COD Show podcast,
Mhm.
47.
Yeah,
Salute
that's
to,
the homie.
T Clean.
Yeah.
So you're the head of the Battle Royale division
Mhm.
of the CSN clan.
That's great.
What does that consist of? What do you like? What is?
I'm just like the go-to person for all the Battle Royale players. So, we have some players who are interested in competitive play, who want to do tournament stuff. Like, I'll help them organize that. We're going to be doing our own tournaments. So I'm just
Okay.
like the go-to person for anybody in CSN who plays Battle Royale, basically.
All right.
Another one of the leaders, basically. So,
She's a leader,
yeah.
an ambassador.
An ambassador.
She's a Battle Royale ambassador. Man, we cracking codes. I'm telling y'all, we crack codes here.
Let's go. Let's go. Da Vinci Code.
Shit is developing as we speak. Y'all don't even know how far we're gonna go, man. Come on. CSN Ripley,
That's me.
aka it's Ripley.
Mm-hmm.
And there goes my mama. Blackout,
Yes.
the leader of the Battle Royale division of the CSN clan, CSN
Correct.
Ripley.
That's me.
And you guys are going to start doing tournaments
Oh, yeah.
in the 2019, or you're going to
100%.
close out the year with one.
We'll probably start it in 2019, just after the holidays, once everybody's less busy. And the other thing too is we should also be. This is not an official announcement, although I guess
Tell
kinda
us.
it is. First quarter of the year, we will definitely be doing another recruitment challenge. So we get a lot of questions about that. How do we join CSN? How do we become a part of it? Recruitment challenge, quarter one, 2018. So after the holidays, so peep, make sure you follow the socials.
The recruitment challenge, what is that going to consist of?
Yeah, so we did one back in August and September. Basically, it's just people. We put a video out with all the rules and stuff like that. We're looking for designers, streamers, and content creators. You got to be on your grind, man. We don't want no weak submissions.
Hey.
But people just show us what they're made of. We want to see what content you're putting out. We want to see what your streams are looking like. How you interact with the community. If you are a good, positive force in the community, because we're not about that drama. We're not about that. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. People submit their streams and their content or their portfolio if they're a designer. We monitor them for a couple weeks or sometimes a month. It just depends. And then we pick who we like, and that's it. And then they're in.
Damn, the CSN Federal Bureau of Investigation. It's on your ass if you want to join.
I think in our last recruitment, people were like, "Oh, you were in our stream." We're like, "Yeah, we're always watching."
Always watching. Man, salute to that. Salute to the CSN Bureau of Investigations. But yeah, man, salute to that when you guys start to open recruitments again.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna recommend my people to join. Some of my people to join that recruit. That process, because they probably would fit in or be a good contender for that.
Yeah.
For the CSN organization.
Yeah, we have big things coming. You know, we've got merch out now. You know, expect us to have jerseys eventually. You know, we're gonna be hosting tournaments. You know, I think we're all planning to meet up at Anaheim, and we're just, you know, we have big
coming
plans,
to Anaheim.
Yeah.
The COD Show podcast is coming to Anaheim. Hey, it's gonna be lit because you know why? Because the community or the overall circle of people that fucks with each other in the community has grown and grown and grown and grown since in the last couple of years. You know, if you're sociable, that is.
Yes.
So it's really gonna be lit within our circle because the circle is huge. So it's really gonna be lit, and I'm coming.
Yeah, let's go. I'm excited.
Man, it's gonna be dope. You mentioned that you played other games, but hold up, I don't want to talk about that. Since we're talking about division management, you're the Battle Royale division leader of CSN. Let's talk about management, esports.
Yeah.
Esports management. You said that you were a manager of a team at one point.
Yeah. I've managed a bunch of teams, but the most prominent ones were PMS Clan.
PMS.
And
what does PMS stand for? Like
Pandora. So here's the thing. So back in the day, before we had sponsors, this is probably what, 14, 15 years ago. When the clan first started, we were the Psychotic Manslayers, right? But that is not very. Yeah, it was because it's an all-girl team. So
Psychotic Manslayer. P.
Yeah.
M. F. I'm a man. I'm a man, y'all.
Listen. We had to clean it up because we had people who were interested in the team, and we became Pandora's Mighty Soldiers. And there's a whole backstory in Greek mythology and stuff about that.
Pandora's Mighty Soldiers.
Yeah.
Y'all should stay the manslayer, man. Y'all should have kept killing.
Listen, we picked up that Verizon Fios deal and there was no telling us nothing. We were Pandora's Mighty Soldiers at that point, okay? Psychotic Manslayers was buried.
All right, you're right. Right. Salute to the PM.
Yeah.
Salute to the manslayers.
But yeah, no, so I was with them for a while and I managed a bunch of different teams for them. Everything from competitive teams and esports to a little bit more casual stuff like World of Warcraft and stuff like that. But
how big was that organization?
We had 20,000 concurrent members on our forums.
All manslayers?
So we branched out. So the majority of the team, yes, was female, but we branched out and had a brother division known as H2O. I don't know if you know H2O Delirious. He's a really prominent YouTuber, but I'm pretty sure he's a part of H2O.
Okay.
I'm almost positive. Or at least was. But yeah, so I managed with them. I learned so much from PMS. The two of the leaders, they actually worked for Twitch. They're on they're in charge of marketing and stuff like that for Twitch. And they taught me everything that I know about sponsorship deals, partnerships, how to brand yourself, just how to network, going to conventions and stuff like that, how to really talk. Because I was young, I was a kid, I didn't know anything. But they taught me everything: how to make a sponsorship deck, how to,
what's a sponsorship deck?
So basically, all it is it's a presentation. It could be PowerPoint, it could be a PDF. It's a kit, yeah, exactly.
Okay, a marketing kit.
It lists all of your accomplishments, all of your achievements, all your social media statistics, so that you could show brands what you bring to the table. Because let's be real, nobody wants to sponsor somebody who's not gonna give them anything back in return. You know what I mean? It's not like a one-way street. So
yeah,
so they taught me all that. And with that, I started managing another professional organization known as Aware Gaming. And We
Where?
competed in Call of Duty. We competed at CWL over in the EU. We had teams over in the EU operating under our name, and the LCS, which is for League of Legends. So yeah,
Okay.
I did some management there.
Damn. Salute to that.
Yeah, I'm deep in it. I'm deep in it.
Did you fire anybody?
We have let people go. Yeah, we have
Tell us
let people
about it.
go.
Tell us about it.
I mean,
Tell
you
us
know,
about one of them. Like the
sometimes you just expect a little bit more out of people.
oh shit,
I'm not gonna
they
give any
wasn't cutting.
names.
They wasn't cutting it. They was
Nah.
ass.
I mean, when it comes to salaries, right? Like sometimes these teams are like, we want a salary. You know, we're playing every day. We need a salary so that we can keep up our skill. Blah blah blah. And then you pay them these salaries, and then they don't put out the results, and you got to cut them loose. You know what I mean? You got to let them go.
Word. So
It's happened before.
y'all are paying salaries
Yeah.
for every team?
Not every team. Some teams don't require salaries. Not really what they need in order to function. But some teams do, especially like with League of Legends. Like the LCS is huge. You go to Twitch at any point in time and you look at the League of Legends channel before Fortnite, obviously, and it was all, you know, LCS related. All the top players.
Okay.
20,000, 40,000, 50,000, 100,000 views. So for LCS, definitely the teams were definitely making that bread. We were paying them salaries so that they could keep up their game and not have to worry about their bills. So
man, let me in. Damn. So when you fired your first team or individuals from a team, tell us how it was to be a boss, to fire.
To be a boss, listen, I'm a softie. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of it hurts to let somebody go like that. Like, listen,
man, you're a killer. What are you talking about?
Listen,
you're a stone cold killer.
I handled it, but on the inside, I'm soft. You know what I mean? Like, I might have shed a little tear thinking about it. Like, oh man, we really just let him go like that, just so cold.
What did you say to him?
Yeah. I think it was an email, which eventually turned into a phone conversation, but it was
of course
along the lines of, it was very business professional, you know, on my whole, according to our last conversation and the agreement that we made, you know, this would be what you would contribute to the team. Yeah. This is what you have done so far. Unfortunately, you did not meet the mark. We got to let you go. That on that.
And what did they say?
At first they were cool. And then that very quickly turned into the slander, you didn't provide enough support, instantly the love turns into hate, as
of course it does
with some people. You know, you watch somebody's back, you give them everything, and then they turn around and say, you didn't do enough because they got let go because they weren't doing their part. But
damn, you a real killer for real.
Listen.
Oh, shit.
I am.
Yo. We're talking to a real story. This is. God.
I'm 5'3" of savagery. Okay, just letting you know.
Oh man, what was Brad Pitt's wife's name? What was Angelina Jolie's name in that movie?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
This is Mrs. Smith. She's a real killer. Oh Lord. You took that man's life away. Is he still alive?
I think he's still competing. But
you might have motivated him.
Sometimes that's what somebody needs. They need to get kicked out on their butt.
Yeah.
It's that conversation that a parent has with their kid. You're 42 now. Why are you still in the basement?
Wow.
You know what I mean? It's that sort of.
So, hey, salute to everybody that's in the basement playing Call of Duty at the age of 42, man. Salute to y'all, man.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Sometimes leaving the house is overrated. Oh, man, salute to that. Esports management, firing individuals.
Yeah.
Coaching individuals.
Yeah.
Coaching players up.
Yep.
Yes. I love it. I love it.
Halo, Rainbow Six, Call of Duty, all that. We did it all.
Okay. So, the female organization. Was the PMS Clan all female and exclusive to females?
Yes, 100%. We did have a brother clan, like I said, called H2O, but if you wanted to be in PMS, you had to be a girl. It's plain and simple. They had
That's dope.
tryouts. There were a lot of us, and like I mean, if you just Google PMS Clan, you'll see like we were.
You're watching I4U News.
Hey guys, it's actually the second day that the floor is officially open. We're standing here in the press room and we ran into some really kick-ass girls. They are the PMS Clan, which actually started out as psychotic manslayers, but it was later changed to Pandora's Mighty Soldiers. So we're gonna ask them a few questions. How are you guys doing?
Good, thank you. It's happy to be here.
So I heard that you got picked up by Verizon all last year, so tell me about how that happened.
Well, Verizon was looking to support the gaming community this year or this last year, and they started doing a lot of things.
Huge. We were like at the forefront of like the major clans at that time. I mean, like I said, we hosted
What year?
TRL. So it started in 2003.
Wow.
And it's still going. But yeah.
I was a young lad in 2003.
I was young too. I started off in the kids division and grew up with them. That's why that I credit them. I credit specifically.
You were a child's prodigy?
Yeah, like specifically Athena and Athena twin, which is Amy and Amber Dalton. They're twins, and they work at Twitch now. They work like in the marketing department or something like that. But specifically those two, because they literally, like, I grew up learning from them, and everything that they taught me like has helped me. So
salute to Anna and hold on, I messed their names up.
Amy and Amber, yeah.
Salute to Amy and Amber.
Yeah.
The twins. It's nothing like twins at Twitch. You can't make this up, yo.
No.
You can't make this up. We're putting y'all up on real game, giving you the game about the game. It's C N Ripley.
Yeah.
Whoo! All right. So, all females, right?
Yes.
Could you tell us the definition of an e-girl? You've already told me a couple of months back because I didn't know.
Yeah. I remember I got fired up in that stream when you asked, man.
Yeah, you went on a rant. That's how I found out half of the shit I'm asking you in this interview, because you went on a rant.
Yeah. So, I from what I understand now, a lot of people
It wasn't
are using
really a
this
rant.
term,
I'm sorry.
Like, what happened?
It wasn't really a rant. You just was giving me the game.
I mean, it felt like a little bit of a rant. That was a rant for me.
Somebody else had on Twitter had said some bullshit. That's why you went on the rant.
Yeah, they called out one of my girls who's now in CSN, one of my girls, and that was not cool. But yeah, no, so an e-girl, so for me, someone who has worked in esports, right?
Okay.
An e-girl has always been someone who would be equivalent to, like, in the music industry, a groupie. Like, not someone who's really there for Call of Duty or gaming. They're literally just there for the boys to, like, date. We'll say date, basically.
Wait, that happens in video gaming?
It used to, yeah. Listen, these guys, look at FaZe Censor with Yannette and stuff like that. Like that.
With who?
These guys are FaZe Censor with Yannette Garcia, the Mexican weather girl.
I have no idea who these people are. I have to Google.
It was a huge headline. So FaZe Censor, he's in FaZe.
Yeah.
He was with this girl. She's a weather girl. She's beautiful, absolutely stunning girl.
That's lit.
And she's from Mexico, and he broke up with her to focus on COD Champs this year.
That's dope.
That was what he said. You know, that obviously now the story's changed a little bit, but that's what he said, and he was getting flamed. Like, how could you dump Yannette? She's beautiful. Look at her. Blah blah blah.
Maybe he didn't like her.
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, these guys are making tons and tons of money. And like, yes, they do spend a lot of time dedicated to playing the game, but they are making six figures or more if they're at the top level.
That's
playing
different.
video games, traveling the world, you know, going to conventions, hanging out. Look at Ninja with Drake, like all these connections. So yeah, e-girls definitely exist. They definitely exist.
They Ninja.
First off, don't come for my zaddy Drake, okay? He's got those eyebrows. I love those eyebrows. Leave him alone.
Listen. No, it's different. Like, okay, so you get money and you attract females that are attracted to the money.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that
That was the
happens
definition.
around the globe in the hood. It happens in the hood. It happens
Right.
at McDonald's. If you're the manager, it happens at
Yeah.
work. It happens everywhere.
Yep.
I'm talking about the regular, everyday girl like your homegirl that joined CSN. What would constitute her as an e-girl?
And that's the thing. So that's why I was saying, like, what growing up in esports, that term e-girl has always been a negative term. It's never been a positive thing. And a lot of people in the COD community right now will say, oh, it just means that you're a girl that plays games. Nah, fam, that's not what that means. That's not what that term means. You heard it once and you're trying to flip it to make it something different. That's not what that term means.
So e-girl was, well, the original the origin of e-girl was the girls, the actual groupies that were actually trying to throw the panties at these individuals that were
exactly
making bank.
Yeah. And maybe not even just that. Maybe it's just somebody who like is literally only here for the clout. Like a girl who's literally just there for, it could be money, it could be status, it could be whatever. Like, you know, I'm sure there are girls who hang around the FaZe house that just hang around the FaZe house. They're not into gaming or whatever.
So they're just chilling.
Like, so to call someone an e-girl is to try to, basically it's discrediting them as a gamer, as someone who.
That's what I was trying to get into. When does the gaming aspect of it come into play? Yeah,
because I mean, most of these girls who were considered e-girls are people who maybe picked up a controller or whatever, but weren't really into it. They're just literally there. You know, it's like you know, when a guy.
Do you remember a couple years back? I can't remember this girl's name, but she blew up really, really quick because she was like really promiscuous. She was in a bathing suit playing on, you know, live streaming on YouTube or making YouTube videos. It might have been 2 years ago. I can't remember. It was Infinite Warfare days.
Yeah.
Do you remember her? I don't remember her name.
But there have been quite a few, but I do know who you're specifically
she
talking
was the
about.
biggest, and she was a beautiful woman, but is that an e-girl? Is that what the term e-girl has morphed into, or is she just someone that's just like an opportunist that's just out here?
I think that's kind of like, I mean, I think to say someone is an opportunist is kind of also like, they're an e-girl. Like, to me, like if you're not, and this is not to knock, because I know that especially right now, there's a lot of controversy around girls who are considered quote unquote titty streamers or booby streamers or whatever you want to call them.
But
on Twitch.
Where are they?
They're on Twitch.
Are they on Twitch?
They're on YouTube too, but it's girls who maybe wear the low cutting shirts while they're playing and maybe specifically aim their camera down a little bit lower so you get that view, but they're still playing the game, right?
Right.
It's not to knock them. Everybody, I mean, you got people on YouTube doing Fortnite giveaways for numbers. So, I mean, everybody has their, whatever they're trying to use to get bigger. I'm not knocking them. Not something that I would personally do, but that's what they want to do. If you don't like it, just don't watch. That's how I look at it. But,
but how do you feel about the state of female gamers? Because you know we talked about, we just brought up the female gamers with the low cuts shirts and the females. Are they taking less serious if they have natural curves or cleavage showing?
Yes. I think girls in general are taken less serious. You add in someone who's considered like socially like attractive or whatever, and 100%, like, I mean, like, just being a girl in general, you'll get people who will come in and say, oh, you're trash, you're blah, blah, blah. And everybody gets the trolls, but I feel like girls get them more because they're held to a higher standard. It's like, I was having this conversation with somebody recently. Like, I told somebody that I was into sports. I was like, I love the Toronto Raptors because that's my basketball team. I used to like the New Jersey Nets, but they're not there anymore. Now I'm a Raptors fan. So, and they were like, oh, you're a Raptors fan?
So
name everybody on the starting lineup. Yeah. No, I'm not with Brooklyn. No, I'm from New York, but no, I'm not with Brooklyn Nets anymore. I liked them when they were.
I feel you, B. Dead ass, son. Dead ass.
Dead ass?
Hey, my guy. My guy. Okay.
But no, it's like, you know, people are like, oh, you like the Raptors? Name the entire starting lineup in 2016 and blah, 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 blah. Like, you
What?
have to work harder in order to prove that you're a fan of something. And that's just because you're a girl. And that should never be the case. Like, if you tell me you're a Lakers fan, I'm not going to be like, well, what's the starting lineup from the championship game and this year? And blah, like, I'm not, you're a fan, bro. Like, that's awesome. I'm happy that you're a fan. That's cool. I'm not going to grill you on it to make you prove it.
Oh, wow.
But yeah.
But
So yeah,
So-
in terms of whether they're taken less serious, absolutely. Just being a girl in general, like, you're taken less serious.
as far as gaming, do you think the female gaming community takes females less serious? Like the perspective on female to female.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take other females less serious if they're dressed? Not you in particular, but your idea or your understanding of the female community. Do you think that you guys are harsher on females that are just just showing what their mama gave them and
Right.
playing the game at the same time?
Mm-hmm. Me personally, like I said, to each their own. It doesn't bother me as long as you join the lobby and we're in there slaying. I don't care what we're doing. I don't care what you're wearing. It's whatever. But I know to other people, like, I've had this discussion with other female gamers, and they're like, yeah, like, I don't want to play with her. She's this, that, and this. Like,
Yeah.
I would love to see a more unified, front when it comes to female
Yeah.
gamers. That's why, like, I always try to look for other girls to, try to recruit and bring into CSN. I'm really happy with the girls that we have now. They're awesome. We've got Zofia and Jamie Lamey, CSN Queen, and Girl Boss.
Salute to
And I
them.
love them so much. But yeah, just, it would be awesome if more girls lifted each other up, because it's already hard, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're already in like a male dominated hobby, right? Or career path for some of us. So why not like uplift each other and not like,
Yeah.
it just makes more sense to me.
Yeah, so that's what I always thought. I don't think the guys have a problem with I don't think guys have a problem with it being a huge spectrum, like the
Yeah.
serious gamers or the
Mhm.
female gamers that just want to, I don't know, do whatever that gains them attention.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you have a nice body,
Yeah.
or you're attractive,
Mm-hmm.
or if you're not attractive,
Mm-hmm.
you're really, really serious about the game,
Yeah.
you want to cover up like everything. Me personally, it's all about what's your personality. Like, man, that's
Right.
what's really, really dope. I really don't really pay attention to people's gameplay unless you're just astronomical.
Right.
When I come to a stream, I'm just like, man, I just want to kick it and
Yeah. Chill.
talk some Call of Duty shit, or tell you you're
Right.
trash, or be like GG or whatever. Whatever's
Yeah.
funny, that's what I want to see.
Right.
But do you think that the female? Well, you already answered this question. I'm not going to ask. You already asked the question. I was about to ask you if you think the females are more critical of other females.
Yeah. I think so. I think so for sure.
And it's the same way on the male side. Everybody got to have the biggest dick. Everybody wants to be like, yo, I exposed you.
Right.
And if, and God forbid, if you monkey stomp an individual that has the ability to get into your shit,
Oh,
then you
man.
have a whole nother problem on your hands.
This hacking stuff that's going on right now is crazy. Have you heard about it?
It's very crazy. I've heard pieces. I hadn't got the full details. I don't know if we heard the same thing, but tell me what you heard so I can understand.
There's basically just like one or two guys going around and hacking people's PlayStation accounts and their COD accounts and resetting them. And it's happened to a bunch of people. Gala, I don't know if you know Galadriex or Galadriex, whatever her name is. She's a really prominent streamer here. She does Fortnite and Call of Duty.
Okay.
She was about to be Master Prestige and someone literally hacked her and reset her. And she cut on a stream. She was crying. I felt so bad for her. Like, that's a lot of time and a lot of effort, a lot of work, just for it to be reset just because she's a prominent person on YouTube. Like, a lot of people got reset. There are a bunch of pros that are getting reset. It's one guy, from what I understand, who's doing it. It's crazy.
I couldn't verify if it was true or not what I was reading on Twitter because it was so cryptic. Whoever what I was reading, and I don't know if I want to disclose the name of the homie because it is the homie, and it looked like he was trying to keep it discreet from what I was seeing on Twitter. I'm looking at this shit, and you've accomplished a world record that nobody has ever accomplished, and it was reset, or was it reset? Because I don't know because it wasn't said. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was looking at that. I was like, and I don't know if this is the same individual that was responsible.
Sure.
Pretty sure, right? And he's leaving the bookmark or trail behind him. Like, man, I don't know, man. Like, what are you getting out of that? What are you getting out of that?
It's the troll nations, the same people who do the whole swatting thing. Like, I'll never understand it. I'll never understand
swatting
what
is a
somebody's
whole
mom.
different piece of bullshit, man. That is crazy.
Yeah, man. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy.
And then for people that don't know what swatting is when an individual calls a bomb threat or a fake
like hostage
threat
situation.
Of human life to your address, and the police show up armored up, guns blazing, don't want to hear no fuck shit. They coming in. And I've seen the compilation, the compilation of what is it called? What is it called? That was what's the thing called?
Swatting.
Swatting. I've seen the compilation of swatting, and I was like, man,
yeah,
they ain't playing around though. But
no,
that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
You need to stop him. You the ambassador.
I know. I'm trying.
Put a call
that's
in.
Why, listen, that's why, like in my community, like the pizza gang, that's why we always talk about positivity. We don't harbor any drama, any negativity. Same thing with CSN. It's all positive. You'll never see us beefing with anybody. And anybody who tries to start anything with us looks stupid because why? Like we're like the nicest clan out here. Why would you do that?
Salute to the pizza gang. And what is the pizza gang?
Pizza Gang is the name of my community, so all my subscribers are known as the Pizza Gang.
Hold up. I got a theory on how the Pizza Gang started.
Okay, let's hear it.
It was a group of the PMS members. You guys went out. You went out for Hispanic food, maybe Mexican or something.
Okay.
And they brought the tacos out with lettuce on them.
I'm done. Bro.
And you were like, man, fuck this. We're gonna get pizza. So the Pizza Gang was started from there. That's just my theory.
I like it, but
am I right?
But it's not quite there. No, it's
I'm
not,
wrong.
But you're wrong. Yeah.
Right.
It was a valiant attempt. I love that you brought in my lettuce allergy. I appreciate you for that.
Are you really allergic to real lettuce?
Hard? Yeah, I can't eat lettuce. I can eat other leafy greens, spinach,
romaine.
arugula, whatever. No romaine, no iceberg, none of that. I can't eat lettuce.
What about ice romaine birds?
What? Now you're just making stuff up, man.
I just made that up. That's a crossbreed.
Apparently that I didn't know about because I've been out of the lettuce game for a while. So
lettuce gang in the building. I'm lettuce gang all day. Gang. Oh man, but tell us about the Pizza Gang.
Yeah. So when I first started doing YouTube and just trying to build my little community, get some subscribers going. That song, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, was really, really popular.
So you was like, lettuce gang.
No.
Hey.
My love for pizza kept coming up. I'm from New York. Like I said, I was born and raised in New York. Okay. I'm from Long Island, not from the city, but so pizza's like a really big part of it. And I'm also half Italian. So pizza's like a really big part of my lifestyle and my culture. So, it kind of fit. So we switched it up to Pizza Gang.
Okay.
And yeah. Now I do an event called Free Pizza Friday. I'll be doing one this upcoming Friday actually
All
to
right.
shout it out. Basically active subscribers in the chat will have a chance to win free pizza on Friday in my stream. You know, if you like pizza, if you don't have like a chain food pizza around you, I'll donate the amount of, you know, what a pie would cost to you instead. But yeah, you know.
Man, salute to that, man. Their ambassador is in the building.
Yeah.
The pizza game.
Heck yeah.
So, being that you're the ambassador,
I love it.
the ambassador of Call of Duty, worldwide,
yeah,
man and woman, male and female, it's all love.
Yeah.
But we know you get some type of hate.
Mm-hmm.
And we're about to enter the hate mail segment of the COD Show podcast.
Let's do it.
So, this is the hate mail segment of the COD Show podcast. We're here with CSN Ripley.
Yeah.
So, CSN Ripley.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the hate. Because
Okay.
we're here to eradicate the hate, not celebrate.
Right.
Can you give us anything about any of the hate or any memorable moment that stood out to you that somebody disrespected you or just hated on you or anything of that nature?
I think over the years I've heard it all, right? Like everything from, oh, you're not really playing, that's your boyfriend, you know, oh, you're hacking. I get the hacking one a lot. Like there's a guy who comes into my stream all the time and I thought he was just trolling. He would say like, yo, there's a thread about you on Reddit using aimbot. And I thought he was just trolling because I'd seen somebody like say that in somebody else's chat before.
That's lame.
But then I went on Reddit
What?
and I found the thread.
What?
I found the thread and they literally like had my name on this list of people who use aimbot.
It's an aimbot list?
Apparently on Reddit, there's an aimbot list.
Y'all stupid out there.
And let me explain something. I use a default controller, default PlayStation controller. I do have a computer science degree, so I am smart when it comes to computers.
Yeah, you
But
hacking.
I'm not using no aimbot, or my KD would be way higher right now in Black Ops 4, is what I'm saying.
Oh, this is recent.
Yeah, this is recent.
You're on the new aimbot list.
I'm on the new aimbot list, man.
The Black Ops 4 aimbot list.
That's me.
Man, send me that link whenever you get a chance.
I have to.
I gotta look and see who's on it. Hey, homies, if y'all on that list, I ain't fucking with y'all no more. That's it. I'm cutting y'all off, hackers.
That's
but
funny.
he was on. Who was the guy?
I don't remember his name. It was like it started like Paul something. It was just he
Paul
looked like
Wall. You out here hating?
Not Paul Wall. Come on now. You know he's not out here
He's
hating.
supposed to be
That's
tipping
not
on four foes. Slamming photos.
I'm done.
Oh man, Paul. So it's a guy named Paul that was hating.
Yeah, and he had like the generic, like YouTube person thing. He didn't have an avatar. It was just like the generic avatar or whatever. So I thought he was just trolling, and then like he said it again, and I was like, let me just go look. Let me just go see. And sure enough, there I was on the aimbot list.
Who is this list reported to? It's just Reddit. Nobody's.
It's just on. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but it's on Reddit, and like it's funny because like they have like these names. It's just like people responding saying, "Oh yeah, this person has it," and then people will say, "Oh yeah, I played against them," and blah blah blah. Definitely suspicious, and like they'll post up like clips, or like they'll post up screenshots of the feeds that people are getting. I'm like,
you lit,
bro,
you lit,
for real.
You lit. That's all we chopping that up to is you lit. Paul couldn't stop you. Do you remember the game?
No. I don't remember the game. No.
She don't even remember you, Paul.
I know. So the screenshot that they posted with my name was on firing range. I do know that, and it was a quad feed.
Come on. Were they just responding in the back in tires?
Probably. I probably.
That's where you get to tear motherfucker head off. You shoot directly over the car and catch that spawn.
From behind green and white. Yep.
They all dead. Salute to you and salute to you, for making the aimbot
Aimbot list.
You
Yeah.
know, I made the aimbot list back on IW. I hadn't made the aimbot list on BO4 yet. I must not be killing them. Hey, that's lit. That's lit. Salute to Paul for putting you on that list, man. That's great.
Appreciate you, Paul.
So that's when hate turns to love.
Yeah.
We ain't even mad at you, Paul. Usually we would give you the customary COD Show podcast hate mail, middle finger up. Well, we're gonna salute you. Thank you for getting CSN Ripley the aimbot
Appreciate you.
award.
Pizza on me. I got you.
Like, come through, Pizza Fridays. Come through this week. We might give you a slice.
Yeah, you know.
Damn, that's lit. Why I ain't getting that love?
I got you. You want to be on the list, man? I can add you.
Man, put me on the list.
you.
I want to be lit
got
out
you.
here, man.
I got you.
I ain't going hard enough out here. Anything else for the hate mail? For the hate?
No, not really. I mean,
Good. Don't
honestly,
stress yourself out about it. Let's talk about the
Yeah.
love. Let's talk about the love.
there's lots of it, man. There's so much of it.
Who does CSN Ripley? My bad. Let me introduce the second part of the hate mail segment. My favorite segment of the COD Show podcast, the love mail segment. Hey, we're here with CSN Ripley. Let's talk about the love.
Let's do it.
Who are your supporters, and who do you want to highlight and salute
Yeah.
for supporting you the most or the least, or because sometimes it's the little things you be like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Thank you. So
I
let's
have to say, like, honestly, and I've kind of already alluded to this earlier, but like, he's like my brother. Like, he's someone who I can talk to at any point in time about anything, who's been there for me even before he was in CSN, and that's CSN Gray.
salute.
And yeah, like, you know, I mentioned
CSN.
earlier that I took a hiatus from streaming, and I did. I was going through stuff. I was, you know, personal stuff, relationship stuff, whatever.
You broke
and
up
I
with that
took a
dude,
break.
and you ain't want to break up with him. That's what happened. You were like, man.
I'm married to pizza, okay?
All right,
I'm married to pizza.
Married to pizza. All right.
But no, but yeah, so, and he just like, he was like, listen, you've got the skills, you've got the talent, you know what you're doing, you're entertaining, you're funny, get your act together and start streaming. And I was like, right, okay. So because of him, because of his support, you know, is really why I'm here, to be honest with you. Like, if he had never pulled me aside, I'd probably still be in the corner sulking, binging Netflix, eating ice cream or something, you know what I mean? So,
That's
yeah,
lit.
So shout out to CSN Gray. He's amazing.
That's lit. Thank you, Gray,
Yeah.
for getting her up off the couch, eating lettuce pizza and bullshit like that.
You saying I'm out here trying to commit suicide by lettuce, man?
Yeah,
Come on.
you out here lettucing yourself to death.
I'm done. I'm
You know,
done.
that dude broke up with you, but now you back.
I'm back.
Salute to CSN Gray for getting you up off the couch.
Yeah.
And now your DMs back pumping.
Man, the DMs is crazy.
Tell us about the DMs. Tell us about the DMs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna expose anybody.
Everybody want to know.
No.
Give us one name.
No, what?
Ain't nobody listening. Nobody don't even listen to this podcast,
Mm-hmm.
man. Who?
Let me tell you. I'll tell you who. You want to know? For
Yeah,
real?
that's tell us.
I'll tell you one name. Okay,
All
this is an exclusive for the podcast. Okay,
All right. Besides me,
Domino's.
Domino's hit you on the DM, son.
Domino's Pizza hit me in the DMs, man. and I
Domino's
tried to-
YouTube.
No, Domino's Pizza.
You know who Domino's YouTube is?
No, I don't know.
He's the best soccer player gamer in the game. Domino's.
Nah, man.
Domino's.
We'll talk about Domino's Pizza, man. They're in my
Domino's.
DMs. Chipotle tried it and it just wasn't.
Whatever, man. You know the DMs is pumping. But look,
It might be.
if they ain't pumping, everybody hit CSN Ripley up. All right? Instagram. Rip Lee Games. That's RIPLAY. Games. If you don't know how to spell games, don't DM her. Don't even do it. Don't worry about it.
That's me.
Man. So, hey, the love mail, my bad.
Yep.
CSN Gray. I got distracted by the DMs. I'm over here tripping, having a good time. CSN Gray was one of the supporters. Who else?
My whole squad, man. My whole family. We got CSN Infamous. We've got CSN Deft. We got CSN MacD, CSN Queen. Like, I could go through the whole list, you guys. Like, genuinely, like, anybody in CSN, everybody in CSN. CSN Nyrock has been a huge support to me the last couple of days.
Nyrock, my dog.
So yeah, I mean, like, everybody in CSN. I mean, there are other people too who stop by and always show love. Ryan Harwood is one of my mods. He's in every
Ryan,
show.
what?
Ryan Harwood. He's awesome. I didn't say hard. I said har. This is a running joke, by the way.
Oh Lord! All right.
I need to sip my drink.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna sip, man.
Ryan Harwood. I mean, like, you know, Bella Crystal, Nasty Gaming. I mean, there's just a ton of people. Ayo Joshua's always on my stream. Blu-ray Sip stops by. Sean J Gaming, Goyard Will. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. Frizz Eyes is actually another one who he stops by periodically. He always gives me nice pep talks.
That's right.
Foxy Grandpa, Free and Savage.
Yeah.
You know, just people.
Man, salute to the support.
Yeah.
Salute to the support.
People who have given me encouraging words and stop by and show love all the time.
All right.
Yep.
Future plans. Oh, my bad. Let me get ahead of myself. Salute to all CSN Ripley supporters. I am one of those individuals. I come through with the letters and make it shred it and make it rain in the chat.
Really,
when I come through all the time, I'm out here. Cause you can't enjoy a Jersey Mike sub or a nice deli. I don't know where are you? You in Virginia?
Right now, yeah. We don't have delis
I'm blowing you up. I'm blowing you up. All right.
You're fine.
You in Virginia? Y'all don't have delis in Virginia?
Nah, fam. There's no delis. There's no, like, we have pizzerias, but they're not real pizzerias. The Jamaican food spots don't hit like they do in New York. Like, nothing is the same. Nothing is the same down here.
That's all y'all food is fake up there. That's why y'all probably don't understand that yet.
Wait a minute.
We down here in the South. It's real food down here. We out here.
Food is good, but they're not replicating New York pizza, and they're not replicating like real Jamaican food, Caribbean food down here. It's just not happening.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just not happening.
I understand. Okay. But Pizza Gang, salute to everybody that's supporting.
Yeah.
This has been the Love Mail, Hate Mail segment of the COD Show podcast.
Yeah.
I am a strong supporter of CSN Ripley and It's Ripley and the PMS Man Killers.
Yo, I'm telling you, look us up after this, and when you see how big we were, you're gonna be like, what? It was big like that? Like, when we were in it, we didn't really know, but look us up. You're gonna be like, wow.
Man, I definitely believe it. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
So the CSN Ripley Groove Train. You've been on the rip lately.
Yeah, the rip. I love it.
Future plans for your channel and future plans for 2019.
Yeah. I mean, same thing that I've been doing, man. I'm just grinding. I stream every single day. That's not going to stop. I stream every day between 4 to 8 hours a day. Definitely be introducing some content out soon. I have some stuff from Fortnite, like I do cinematics and stuff, but I want to get into Call of Duty content.
Okay.
I feel like I have like a top level knowledge. I may not play at a top level, but from a coach's perspective and somebody who's worked in that sort of mind frame, I see things a little differently when I observe gameplay. So I think, content on that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
will be coming for sure. And 2019, just continuing the grind, man. My goal is to build my channel, build CSN. You know, that's my family. We want to kick this into high gear, and yeah. Eventually, you know, like I said earlier, I want to be going to conventions and on shows and hosting panels and stuff like that. That's the goal, just to work in this industry as an influencer and somebody who's, you know, on that sort of track. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So, the future plans. So you're saying content creating, you're talking about, are you going to start doing some commentary or
videos, breakdowns, you know, things like that. Things that I see just from my
something to broad your you know, I guess your portfolio, like far as your content, your videography.
Yeah.
If that's even I don't even know what to call it, because I always talk about this. Your body of work. You know what I mean? From content creating. You're trying to broad it. That's what you're saying.
This is my full-time thing. Like I'm not doing anything. I was in songwriting for a while, and I also did some other stuff. I worked in like retail, all that sort of thing. I've done everything over the years, trust me. Like you asked me a job, I've probably done it. So I spent all that time doing jobs I didn't like. This is my full-time thing now. This is what I love to do. So yeah, you know.
So you're into music.
Yeah.
What kind of music are you into?
Pop. I listen to everything, but I write a lot of pop music, and I write a lot of R&B, hooks for hip hop artists, stuff like that.
Oh, you're an artiste.
Yeah.
Damn, man, let us know what's up, man. Tell us what's going on with the music.
I mean, like, it's kind of, to be honest with you, I was pushing real hard at the beginning of the year. There was at one point where I had literally written like 60 songs in the span of like a week and a half.
Look at you. Look at you.
Yeah, like,
look at you trying to be Lil Wayne. You out here trying to be, what's my man's name? I don't even know the young dude name. Never mind. One of the little cats. Lil Fetch and Fetch.
What? Lil Lettuce? Is that my name?
Lil Lettuce. No, we can't call you Lil Lettuce because you probably dope. It's probably 9 times out of 9 times you're probably dope. Can we hear something?
Can you hear something? No.
So when you're writing, do you record like the I don't want to say the reference track? Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. So if I'm trying to shop music around or something like that, then yeah, you do a reference track, and you get it to an A&R, or to a label, or to an artist, and you know, yeah.
Anything that we've heard?
Mm.
Oh, you a ghostwriter? Like, nah, man.
Next question. Next question.
Oh, okay. You don't even want to tell us, like, yeah, I wrote the Star Spangled Banner. Yeah, I got that.
Listen.
All right.
I go back, okay? I told you I'm an 80s baby, okay?
Yes, man, we are amazing. We are 80s babies. We are amazing. We do amazing things. We don't even know what we've done. Real talk. All right. How do you want to close out 2018?
Strong. Continuing this grind. Like I said, streaming every day. I want to reach. This is ambitious because I'm like 1.6 right now. I want to try to get as close to 2K as possible. 2K subscribers on the channel.
Yo, you were at 900 a couple of 2 months ago.
Yeah.
If that.
Not even.
I was about to say if that. Yeah.
In beginning of October, I had like 600 subs or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we'll see. Continuing the grind.
Okay.
And I want this Christmas charity stream to really pop off. That's really important to me. You know, I've seen the power of giving. I've been doing these little fun drunk dono streams. I did one yesterday. I let my pizza gang vote on what type of stream they wanted to see, and they chose a drunk dono stream. So every time they donated, I had to drink.
Really?
And, you know, they turned up. I'm not going to say how much was donated. If you were there, you saw it. You can't see the video now. It's taken down. If you were there, you know the amount. You saw how much we raised, how much we made.
Okay.
So I know you guys can show up. So I hope to see you guys on December 25th on Christmas Day with that same energy, because it's for a good cause. It's not just for destroying my liver. So
that's right. And all y'all peep freaks that like to peep and not say anything, that's got some clout or that has a following behind y'all, retweet and share this upcoming charity stream because it means a lot. It will help some people. It's more than just putting your face on it. It's supporting. All right.
Yep.
I just want to get that PSA. My bad.
I'll provide all the documentation when the donation's made, so you can see it's actually been made. There's no wishy-washy stuff. I'm not about that life, so
All right. Salute to that. Yeah. So let's get to some top 5, top 3s.
Okay, let's do it.
Top 5.
Okay.
Top 5 video games of all time.
Oof. Of all time?
All time.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, okay. So I would have to say number 5. We'll start with number 5. Probably be Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
It's a classic. I mean, come on.
Sega.
Heck yeah, Sega Genesis.
Sega!
Sega.
Yeah.
Number 4, I would have to say number 4, I would have to say SOCOM 2 on the PlayStation 2.
Okay.
That's an important title for me. Number 3, I would say Final Fantasy, specifically Final Fantasy X. I'm gonna get some hate for that for Final Fantasy fans. Number 2, I would have to say, this is really nerdy, World of Warcraft.
Oh, that's a first. That's a first. Okay.
Not gonna. Number 1, I'd have to say Call of Duty. Come on, man. What title spans this many years and can bring this many people together? It has to be Call of Duty.
Kill it. All right. Call of Duty. Call of Duty is number 1?
Yeah. The entire franchise. Like
the entire franchise. Yeah. All right. That's dope.
Except for World War II. World War II can go somewhere.
Hey, that's a whole nother franchise. I think that's
right.
That's like a sledgehammer first-person shooter or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. But salute to that list. C N Ripley. Top 5. Call of Duty's not Call of Duty. Top 5 video games of all time.
Yeah.
All right. Top 5. Top 5 Call of Duty guns of all time.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna go here. I would have to say, I'm not gonna do them in order. I'm just gonna list them because I don't know if I can really rank them.
Just bust down a list. It really doesn't.
Peacekeeper.
Which one?
That's hard, man.
The one on BO3 was nasty. The one on BO2 was.
I like the one on Black Ops 2.
I like the one on Black Ops 2 better. I'm not gonna lie.
So I think when it came out, because it came out as a DLC gun, right?
Yeah.
When it came out, it was the same time that they dropped the DLC with like the skateboard park. I'm pretty sure. Was that Black Ops 2?
Yeah, it's Black Ops 2.
Yeah. So I really liked it. So I think Black Ops 2 Peacekeeper would have to be it for me.
Salute to the Black Ops 2 Peacekeeper.
Oh on the list.
Man, from Ghost
to be on the list.
Oh yep. Look, salute to you, Honey Badger. You belong here on the show. That's my co-host.
Any of the M8 snipers like have to make the list. M8-2A1A or any one of those. I mean, any of the like 50 cal snipers could make the list for me prior to World War II.
Yes. Okay.
M4A1 is always a good bet. Doesn't matter which title. That's always that good starting weapon.
All right.
Everything on it. And right now I'm loving the GKS, so I'm gonna put that on the list.
You're gonna put the GKS, a new gun, the GKS from Black Ops 4 is on the list.
Yeah.
Salute to that list. Dope list. Innovative list from the ambassador. GKS. She told y'all.
Yeah.
Salute to that list, man. Top 5 guns, Call of Duty guns of all time. Let's get into it. Top 3. Top 3 Call of Duties of all time.
Oof. Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3.
That's a
hard
dope
for me,
list.
though.
That's a dope list.
It's hard for me though because I'm not gonna lie, I loved IW. I loved
That's a
IW.
smoke.
I know like people have a lot to say because it was a jetpack game, but I loved IW and I love Black Ops 4. Like I think Black Ops 4 could easily take on some of those titles, but those 3 games, classics.
Yes.
Absolute classics.
Salute to those. That's a dope list though.
Yeah.
You can't be mad at that list. I mean, like you said, Black Ops 4, it remains to be seen because they're messing with the game every day.
Right.
But the beta, I gave the beta was in my top 3.
Yeah.
Because the beta was lit. But suit to that list, top 3 Call of Duties of all time, C N Ripley. Damn. Nice top 5, top 3 from C N Ripley.
Thank you. You know, I try.
Man, have we missed anything? Because I think we're coming to a close. Have we missed anything?
So. Not that I can think of.
Anything that's like you want to like look. Anybody you want to give the middle fingers up to? Oh, no.
Never. All hugs and pizza, man.
All
and
right,
if they don't
cool.
want it, then they can go somewhere else.
That's just me. That's just me. My bad.
They say I'm the nicest person on YouTube, man. I don't know. That's what they say. I don't know.
Yeah, man. You're cool. You know, you're cool. You know. But C N Ripley.
Yeah.
We've been through. We went deep inside the mind of a Call of Duty killer, the ambassador of Call of Duty. We've picked, we've prodded, we've probed. We've came up with many of Jim. She took us on a history lesson for the most part.
A little bit.
And that's what this show is about, to go deep inside the mind of a real Call of Duty killer. Damn, Ambassador, I have no more questions.
All right.
I hope everybody is satisfied. If not, you can get the middle fingers up that she didn't want to give you.
Nah, man, come on. We gotta just give him pizza and hugs, man. Come on.
All right. But we're gonna keep y'all posted on the holiday charity stream.
Yes.
You know, so we can get some donations pumping.
Absolutely.
That Tuesday, I don't know when Christmas is falling, but that Tuesday, hopefully you will have, I don't know, you'll have some times and dates or whatever.
Yeah.
And I can talk about it during when I do my news segment.
Yeah.
Because I try to do my news segment every Tuesday. But
I'm with it.
C N Ripley, it's Ripley.
Yeah. That's me.
Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me. This was really fun. I really enjoyed it.
Yes, it was lit. It's still lit.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna close it out.
All right.
All right. As always, live life, show love, be great, and always keep the kill feed lit. It's been your guy diddyonasis, aka Onassis. Kill him alongside C N Ripley. Episode number 48 of the COD Show podcast. Peace. Kill him.